Reggie here, and I want to welcome you to another one of my videos. In this video, we are going to run down the top 10 most submitted books into CBCS. And as a reminder, I get this data directly from the folks over at CBCS. And what I will tell you is that this month's list looks dramatically different from last month's list, which I think is fascinating. And if you've been paying attention to this series, I am curious what observations you may have made about the data. Sound off in the comment section and let me know what you think. This video is sponsored by Shortboxed, the easiest and safest way to buy and sell graded comic books. Visit them today using the link in the description. Number 10 on the list is Harley Quinn 30th Anniversary Special, specifically the Paul Dini variant cover C. And unfortunately, I am unable to find photos of this comic, so we are going to throw the cover A up on screen. But what I will ask is if you've seen this cover, send it to me on Instagram because I would like to check it out. At present, there are 14 total graded copies of this book on the population report, and all 14 are yellow labels. 8 of those signed copies are graded a 9.8. Number 9 on the list is Nova issue number 1. This book is the origin and first appearance of Richard Rider, a character that has long been rumored to be coming to the MCU. Currently, there is 1,009 total graded copies of this book on the population report, which includes both blue and yellow labels. There are presently 152 blue label 9.8s that have a 30-day average of $821. This is down from the 90-day average of $1,096. Number 8 on the list is Batman Damned issue number 1, specifically the Jim Lee variant cover. This book was published by DC Comics under the Black Label imprint in 2018. At present, there are 0 copies of this controversial comic graded by CBCS, but this book's presence on the list means that will be changing very soon. Number 7 on the list is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 3, published by Mirage Studios in 1985. This book is the 3rd team appearance of the widely popular Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and at present, there are just 6 graded copies of this comic on the CBCS population report and 0 sales in Go Collect. Number 6 on the list is Jean Grey issue number 1, published by Marvel Comics in 2017. And I'll be honest, I don't know why this book is on the list. If you can figure it out, please let me know. With that said, there are currently 3 graded copies of this book on the population report, graded a 9.8, 9.6, and 9.4. Number 5 on the list is X-Men issue number 1, but this one is 1E, the Gatefold cover, published in 1991 by Marvel Comics. Currently, there are 503 total graded copies of this book on the population report. A CBCS 9.8 has a 30-day average of $70, which is up $9 from the 90-day average. Number 4 on the list is another Harley Quinn book. This one, Harley Quinn 30th Anniversary, specifically the Paul Dini cover B variant, published in 2022. There are currently 15 total copies of this book on the population report, with 9 of them being a 9.8. All 15 copies are a yellow label, and presently there is no sales data. Number 3 on the list is another Turtles book. This one, The Last Ronin issue number 1, published by IDW in 2020. Unfortunately, there are no graded copies of this book on the CBCS population report, and as a result, there is also no sales. Number 2 on the list is another Harley Quinn book. This one, Harley Quinn issue number 1, published by DC Comics in 2000. There have not been a whole lot of sales for this book recently, but a 9.8 did sell back in November of 2022 for $150. At present, there are 109 total blue label copies of this book on the population report and an additional 16 yellow labels. And the number 1 book on the list is another Harley Quinn book. This one, Harley Quinn 30th Anniversary, but the regular cover. At present, there are only 5 total copies of this book on the population report, and all 5 are yellow label 9.8s. So there you have it. That is essentially the rundown of the CBCS most submitted books for the month of February. I want to thank you guys for checking this video out, and I definitely want to encourage you to sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the makeup of this list. Is there anything that jumped out at you? How does this list compare to the CGC list that I also put out every single month in the event that you've watched that video? If you need to reach out to me, feel free to do so on Instagram at Regie Collects. Take care.